It's the magic of math here, and today we're going to interpret the y-intercept of a given linear model representing a real-world problem. Here's our problem. We have a student that recorded the weight of a puppy each week several weeks after the puppy was born. This equation models y, the weight in pounds of the puppy, x weeks after it was born. And here's our linear model, y equals 0.25x, add 1. Based on the model, which of the following sentences is true? And you're given these 4 sentences to pick from. Here's where I'd like you to pause the video, do your best work, then come back to see mine. Good luck. Welcome back. So we know that we want to find out which of these sentences are true. The puppy gained 1 pound per week. The puppy ate 1 pound of food per week. The puppy reached a final weight of 1 pound. And the puppy weighed 1 pound when it was born. When we look at the information given, they're telling us that y, the weight in pounds of the puppy, after x weeks that it was born. So if I replace x with 1, that represents 1 week. So if I do the math, that will tell me y, how much the puppy weighed at 1 week old. If we replace it with 2, it will tell me how much the puppy weighs at 2 weeks old. When I look at this linear model, I see that it's written in slope-intercept form, where m represents the slope of the linear model. We know that slope tells us the rate of change. So in this situation, our rate of change is 0.25, representing that the puppy is gaining 0.25 pounds per week, 1/4 pound per week. I know it's gaining because it's positive, not negative. Negative would mean it was losing weight. So when I look at the 2 options here that tell me per week, right? This is what it says. The puppy gained 1 pound per week. That is not true. It gained 1/4 pound per week. So when I look at this 1 pound per week, I can rule that out. I can eliminate that answer choice. Now it says the puppy ate 1 pound of food per week. Well, we don't have any information in the problem about food. This is about gaining weight. So because it's food per week, even though it's a rate, it is not what we need for our linear model. Okay, so now I have 2 answer choices left, and it's talking about the puppy's weight. So let's clear our workspace. And now let's look at our linear model and understand that in slope-intercept form, we're given another valuable piece of information. That is b, which represents our y-intercept. And in this real-world linear model, that y-intercept represents the initial value of the model. So we know that our value for that initial value is 1. And we know what that represents now is that's y, right? This is 1 when x is 0. So at 0 weeks, y is 1. That's what this y-intercept represents. That tells me that at 0 weeks, the weight of the puppy was 1 pound. So at birth, the puppy weighed 1 pound. 1 pound when it was born. Let's look at our answers. C says the puppy reached a final weight. Final weight, no, it wasn't a final weight of 1 pound. It was 1 pound when it was born. So D, the puppy weighed 1 pound when it was born. That is our answer choice, 1 pound when it was born. So we know that that is the one sentence that is true given this information. And that is how we interpret the y-intercept of a linear model. I thank you for joining me today at the Magic of Math, where we continue to master math 1 video at a time. Have a great day.